Before we get to your scheduled video, please remember that likes and comments tell YouTube to promote our work to other people, and subscribing to the channel tells you when something new drops. You can also head to the link tree in the description to peruse my books, join us on Discord, or support us on Patreon. You can get episodes of Journey of Wrestling and Violent Profiles early, as well as a load of other treats. Even just $1 a month earns you a name drop for being cool. Thanks for listening, and enjoy the show.
Wrestling! Hello. This is the show where we say wrestling at the beginning of the show. White, before the show, said that he forgot the intro. And the intro is just one of us saying wrestling. I said I would do it. And we made a bit about how I was going to do this big grand entrance. And then I yelled wrestling real loud, and he jumped, and now I'm very amused.
Anything to make me edit the show.
Oh, you're going to have to turn that down?
Oh, I'm going to have to turn that down. Yeah, I'm Eric J. Chuggy. This is the boy. He likes to shout. This is Journey of Wrestling, AEW. You know who's cool? A guy from Ohio, Rob, Distru City KTL, on the tip of your tongue, Harmony, Passion Killer 711. We changed Red Velvet's gimmick to Forged in Blood. That way she has nothing to do with cake, and my partner is not constantly seething.
It is very good that I am not seething.
I am seething now instead, on account of, everything that just happened. But
I startled him.
Yeah, real bad. I was not expecting that at all. Also, I would like to apologize and make amends. I messed up. Gravity was no longer with AEW. The cats are fighting in the background. It is what it is. He's Bandito's brother, not Commander's. So
they're just kayfabe brothers. It's fine.
Yeah, or they're brothers in like the street sense. Like Hulk Hogan is everyone's brother.
I like that because we can do things like not real brothers as like a feud later.
Well, hey, what we got stuff. We got Rey Fenix is back. Maybe he could be upset about that. Like, what are you guys biting our shtick for? You're not even really brothers. We have staff to assign to do things. Goodness. I don't even... Jose the assistant, we can get him his job back. George Joel, we can get him his job back. Whoa, this is weird. I don't know that we need anybody here. Good old Satnam Singh. I like him. Slim J. This is weird.
Look, all we're saying is that the person who made this has a good idea, their opinion of who is not very good and deserves to be released, and the computer makes the same decision, lines up pretty well with reality.
These are people who didn't end up drafted, I believe, is the technical situation here.
There's so many.
Yeah.
So much of the wrestling industry is out of work right now.
I know. I'm so sorry for all this shakeup. They're in the indies, though. They're working, just not in any of the big federations.
That's healthier for the industry as a whole.
Sure. Do we want any of these people? We've got a huge roster. Linda.
We've got a huge roster. The only thing that we were thinking about doing is maybe paying an absurd amount of money to get MJF back.
Right. MJF is currently with...
CMLL, I believe.
No.
GCW.
Game Changer Wrestling.
It would be like fully 1,000 monies.
Would it?
Yeah.
Look how important they are. He's not even their champion.
No, he's injured. Oh, he's back now. All right.
Yeah.
Negotiate.
Yeah. Well, what do we want to try this now, or are we going to hold off for a minute and see what happens to him while he's in the other fed?
I don't want him to end up their champion and then they won't let him go. But at the same time, we've got plenty of guys to book. So it's about, do we want to spend this money? He's very good, but we have lots of good talent. But he also is probably going to be one of the more over people, and we could use another main eventer.
Yeah. I agree with everything you just said.
This is going to be a thing where I have to make the call, huh?
All right, no, Yeah, he's going to be in a sassy pants. I'll make him an offer. No, okay. Why don't we go the full Tony Hawk? Done. Send him to the main roster. Don't make a dick blood problem. He's sent to the main roster for no extra cost due to the accelerated training facility. Cool.
Oh, nice. It doesn't even cost extra. Well,
Yeah.
now we have MJF back.
Next month.
Next month.
Right.
All right, so let's book this month as quick as we can to get back to Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
He acts all like he doesn't want MJF in the Fed, and the second I sign him, it's like he
just,
got a new
it can't
puppy.
It can't be my, because like if it's my call unilaterally, of course I'm always gonna do it. This is together.
I see. I understand. And I see.
He has to sass me because I startled him.
No, I would have given you this sass either way.
Good.
Is anyone unhappy? No, everyone here is good. We don't need any massages right now. People who need training are being trained. I think we're pretty much set up. So
Let's book.
Yeah, so Swerve and Pete Dunne are still fighting. Up, down versus the Dark Order is still going. Xavier Woods wanted to win a singles match. I don't see why that couldn't happen right now.
Yeah, okay.
And he wanted to win against a main eventer.
So, should he beat Hangman, Drew, or Rhea? Any of those is fine.
I'm going to say Hanger because Rhea's on a losing streak and Drew is the champion.
Sounds good to me. We could do solo feud promo with Brody King afterwards.
Yeah, it's not
and
a bad idea.
and do the Brody King is on commentary roasting Hanger, and like Hanger is distracted by the existence of Brody King.
Yeah, we could do that. I hope Brody is a decent promo.
We'll find out.
We sure will. I forgot I have to type in this one.
We have so many WrestleMans.
Solo feud promo. What is your deal, Brody? A 2? Okay. If we need to, we can throw our producer focus on that.
Yeah, if they're not busy with something else, I like it.
All right. So it seems like... No, okay, I was going to say that was over with, but no, it's still going.
I don't think we blew off many feuds. I think we blew off like 2 feuds last time.
Yeah.
As always, in between sessions of recording the show, we've taken a long time.
It's been a month.
Yep.
Like, March is bad for me.
Traditionally.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick Comatoro versus Willie Mack. Slow cooked meat.
It's a background feud we don't feel the need to do every time.
No. Okay. We no longer need notes on getting MJF from GCW. We did that. All right. So we want to set up the Lucha Bros versus the Fight Hermanos. Man, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Let's get everything else booked first.
Yeah, and see if we need it.
See if we've got the space for it. Although, with a returning Rey, I mean, that's only going to help our division.
So, we could, fresh off the pay-per-view, just do... Because there was a bunch of singles matches and tag matches at the pay-per-view. We could do the big Hangman... Hangman's busy.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
we can combine the feuds in other ways here. Again, we've had this going on where Drew is not necessarily friends with the Four Horsemen, but they find themselves thrust together by circumstance.
As they both are feuding with the House of Black.
Yeah. I want to say that's... I forget who's in that feud. Is it Pillman Jr. and the other guy? My brain is worthless.
Brock Anderson.
Brock Anderson. No, Brock's getting trained.
Wait,
so
no,
it's
is
Griff
this a match? He is Dull Worker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't want him in a match. We can book Brock in segments. Dull Worker doesn't affect segments.
This is a match. I was thinking a main event.
I like it.
We'll get Rhea a win back. I know it doesn't count toward this, but, keep her morale up and everything. And then Julia Hart
and Sky
Blue. That is the 2 feuds, trying to get those both nailed out of the way. It's not over yet, Yeah. Let me double check our mail. No, that's not how that works. Manage job?
What are you looking for?
Requests.
Go to Pedro's talent management thing. Maybe that's it. In the mail.
Nope, that's just...
Dang.
Well, that's kind of annoying.
I mean, we've got it in the notes, I thought.
Yeah, but I don't remember if he wanted to win in the main event or just against the main event or anywhere.
You know what? Be safe. Put it in both.
Yeah, I guess. That's a little annoying for me, but it doesn't actually matter for the show. So, fuck me. Swerve should probably do a segment against Pete Dunne. Where he's not Pete done with him yet.
He's a big fan of the backstage confrontation and off-camera assault. Is your Swerve Strickland? I think backstage confrontation is better because it's more well-rounded, and we're also trying to get these guys over.
Yeah. Okay. Up, down, down versus Dark Order is hurting on staleness.
Yes, we kept it going because it was amazing.
They're just doing goofy comedy stuff. I forgot. So, we can do a segment with this. Where is the silliness? I think the Dark Order, to revel in their victory, are going to slime surprise. I'm going to throw a producer focus on this, just to get us as much juice as we can. Maybe get us some staleness from him.
So with Dark Order having won, and then they're the ones also pranking up, down, down. The story this cycle is that like they gotta win, and now they won't let it go.
Yeah,
they're sore winners.
Yep, yeah, exactly. They are the heels after all.
Oh yeah.
Willow versus Mustafa. I forget how that shook out. Because she has a title, she won. So, was that the match? That doesn't sound right.
Well, let's go check the history.
Events. Fight for the Fallen. Yes, it was directly.
Yeah.
Okay, so they boiled to a head.
He had been basically like scheming to get a shot all pay-per-view cycle, and when they finally wrestled, she won.
Right. Do we have another feud we can pair that with? I think we do. I think
we've got 12 feuds, brother. We can pair that with so many.
Well, I think we've got a good one to pair it with. 2v2. Let's get Willow and Eddie against Mustafa and JTG.
Nice.
Yep. Sounds good to me. Okay. What are our other feuds? Outrunners versus Punk Rock Riot. We need to do that one. And we could do Nick Comoroto versus Willie Mack.
If we need it.
Yeah. So I believe the Outrunners won at the pay-per-view. Because they're still champs. Yeah. What's the story here? Why is this still continuing?
In character?
Yeah.
So, who are the heels? I forget.
Outrunners.
Yeah. Then, I mean, that's pretty simple. The Outrunners didn't win clean at the pay-per-view. We didn't add a cheaty thing, but it could have been like anything from they cheated throughout the course of the match and then won without specific cheating. So it wasn't like a cheating finish. But the Punk Rock Riot is still like they're still mad about it because like if you hadn't cheated 12 times during the match, the finish would have been different. So what we could do is they're building the Punk Rock Riot wants a no DQ match. If you wanna play this way, we can play that. We can play those notes too. But and then the Outrunners is like, no, we beat you. Fuck off.
So we're looking at a demand title shot. I feel like. There we go. Let's throw a producer focus on there. Okay.
I think we need more wrestling.
Yeah. So I was going to suggest we do the Lucha feud as start with a segment, but it can just as easily start with a match.
Yeah, dude, returning Rey Fenix gets a win.
Yeah. What is this? Who's telling lies out here?
That is some bullshit.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we'll book this. And we'll add a feud to it. Friendly contest. Do we have one of those going already?
I think maybe we blew that off.
I think we did, so that sounds good to me.
Could also fill in the Not Real Brothers, but I feel like it's not hot enough for that yet.
No. And it's fine. I mean, like, that can be the basis of this feud. But,
yeah. But they're both faces, so.
Yeah, so we might as well get some juice off of that, because it's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, we have 2 segments left. Can we use him yet in a segment? Odyssey Jones. I was looking for MJF. So
no, he shows up next month.
Sometimes when guys are like in weird places on your roster,
they'll pop up randomly. Yeah.
So I just figured I'd check.
Well, we've got 2 segments left, and just a whole bunch of fucking wrestlers who could be on a card.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that so we don't forget.
Smart.
And then some wrestling on this wrestling show. Wrestling. These wrestlers will wrestle.
Wrestlers on shows, yes, wrestle time.
Man, I forgot to look up stuff about Evil. I was sitting here thinking about it today. I was watching some wrestling news, and they were talking about Grado, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to look up stuff about Evil and see what his deal is. And I failed at that. You know what? Red Velvet has a new gimmick. She should probably debut that.
Yeah, with a nice strong win.
Yeah. Gotta use my meat fingers. Red Velvet. Who could eat the loss?
Find me somebody with a winning record in the mid-card.
Mm-hmm.
Any human. Kira
Hogan. Perfect.
Kira Hogan, fulfilling her role in AEW at all times.
We've got some other people that haven't had matches. So,
gonna throw them all, have them all eat a loss, distribute the heat loss?
Sure.
I mean, look.
Kip has been in matches. He's fine. He's just been in multi-man matches.
Yeah. We ain't seen Dexter Loomis in a minute.
No, but he won and he deserves it. What about Linthe? Yeah, he's lost. That's fine. Has Grado done it? Yes, he's lost.
Where are all our wins? So many of these people are 0-1.
Well, a lot of it has happened in tag matches.
Yeah, Brogan Finley, we haven't seen him.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Brogan is fine. I'm not putting Luigi in there. He tanks things so hard. I want to get him wrestling matches, but we're trying to be good here.
Yeah. Look, we'll train him until he's good. It's fine. He's our project.
Maybe we can send him down to like we did with Mark Henry. Okay, so I think this needs to start hot. We'll start with the Lucha Brothers versus Fight Hermanos. We start talking about that pay-per-view coming up, which I believe is Fighter Fest.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to buy tickets for Fighter Fest.
Solo feud promo, that's fine. Slime surprise. Okay, we're talking about tag team action. We'll have this start the show. They come out, they demand the title shot. That goes how it does. Oh, are you guys thirsty for some tag team action? Bam, that's when we bring in all the luchadors, and then everything else flows as it flows.
Yeah, works for me.
Fantastic. Let's get rolling. Thank you, producer. Wow, it only got us actually like a third of a star. Good job, guys.
Oh yeah, they just went out there and killed it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Returning Lucha Bro. Wow, they even kind of match.
Yeah, they do.
Nice.
Big win for the Lucha Bros.
Honestly, so that one's Gravity. They're wearing this. I just noticed 2 of those guys are wearing the same mask. And
yeah, there's only so many masks.
It amused me is all.
Go Lucha Bros. Good big win. Good
Friendly contest started off okay.
We'll get there. Got some hype for the upcoming event. Nice.
Good.
Red
Red
Velvet
Velvet
gets a win with her new gimmick.
Wasn't great.
Not an okay, but the gimmick's good.
Yeah, hey, look, that's all that matters.
That's
That's
awesome.
what this match existed to do.
Yeah. Okay. Dark Order goes over here because of the slime surprise. Comedy Gold.
Oh, yeah, it is. And it finally got hot. I bet you it got more staleness just now.
I hope so. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really glad about that. So I
I
think
missed comedy segments.
I think Mustafa and JTG should get the win here.
Oh, they need it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like Eddie, I believe won at the pay-per-view, but like didn't get the handshake.
Yeah, he's mad. He's big mad. JTG's not even a heel. He's just like I'm not playing your games kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
Swerve's probably going to look good here. Because, he's going to.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everyone agreed that was the right call.
House of Black is going to get a victory to get some morale up and stuff. And because those guys can't really work together, Brody King is on commentary for the following match. He didn't blow it.
Look, he's not amazing. Well, to be fair, the House of Black match did nothing for either feud.
No, it didn't do much at all. Woods gets a win here. He looks weird without his goatee. I know he shaved by the time this was going up, this scenario, but I'm so used to him with the goatee.
We got money. We could pay to put a goatee on him. I would be fine with that, actually.
The crowd was interested in this. I like that.
Dude, Woods is good.
Interested. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Mustafa Ali's starting to get over. John Silver, of all people, is starting to get over. Evil Uno is over.
Damn right he is.
That was a hot segment. Good gimmick. Cool.
Everyone loves up, down, down versus Dark Order.
We need to get some wins for the Four Horsemen. They're kind of rough.
Okay, you know what? I have a pitch for week 2.
Okay, well, let's see what we got here. $57. That's nowhere near the amount we paid for MJF. The MJF debt, way worse than the Dick Blood debt.
Yeah, we were at the Dick Blood debt in 3 shows.
Yeah.
We're going to be a year paying off MJF, and it's worth every penny.
It really is. 4.25 stars, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see how we fared against the competition. I love that this loads
Went
so much
up by
faster.
20,000 fans.
Nearly 30,000. Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
WWE's tanking a little bit.
They're shit in the bed, and we intend to take advantage.
Super Viernes. Honor Club, where it belongs.
Rip
As
on.
we learned.
Hey! Beat a main eventer. It was just beat a main eventer. But we
Okay,
did it.
cool. He's got a big morale boost. That's awesome. So, what is your suggestion?
We need to get wins for the Four Horsemen, right?
Yes.
Open the show. This can be whatever promo is necessary. Hangman's adept. He can work his promo on his current feud into a... Hangman is in the locker room talking to the Four Horsemen. Like, full-on coach, somewhat tongue-in-cheek coach in a sports movie style.
Okay.
About how they've been losing focus. They've been letting the Dark Order, make the terms of this conflict, and that's not how the Four Horsemen do things. The Four Horsemen create the terms of their own destiny. And we book every member of the Four Horsemen in a match. After that, put the whole Four Horsemen in the segment if we can somehow.
Sure.
We book all 4 members of the Four Horsemen in a match, even Brock, and just get them all a singles win.
Oh, so that's like the show.
The theme of this show is the Four Horsemen, like, absolutely winning. And then we use the segments to cover our feuds.
Okay, so I think we can skip out on up, down, down versus the Dark Order.
Yes, because it doesn't have any more
No,
staleness.
it didn't actually get more staleness. So in order to make sure we get this to the pay-per-view, let's skip that. We can obviously still skip slow-cooked meat.
Yeah.
That's why it's slow-cooked.
We can do a oneer for 2 of the feuds. And we can use this to get the other feuds. Like, because if a member of the Four Horsemen is in the feud with somebody, they're winning this week.
Okay, so...
They don't have to win at the pay-per-view, but we're just going to get them all singles wins this week.
I'm going to book a single segment. It's going to be Hanger, and it's going to be a solo feud promo. Okay? That's what we're going to call this.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just whatever it needs to be.
Yeah. Does Hanger need to be in a singles match and winning?
He doesn't need to beat Brody King, but how's his record? I think his record is actually fine.
Yeah, he's only 0-1. He only just lost to Woods.
So, yeah, he's the coach this week. So it's just the rest of the Horsemen.
Okay.
So just 3.
So we need to put... well, we're on Griff, so let's go ahead and do Griff. Let's get him some stock. Cheeseburger's a good pair of hands. His morale sucks, though. I'd like to improve that if we could. Hoodfoot's a great pair of hands.
Yeah, let's do Hoodfoot.
They're neutral, so Hoodfoot's a good choice. He's a face.
That's the thing about neutral people. They can fight whoever you want.
Yes. Okay, Brock Anderson, we need someone...
I want someone who's fucking excellent. I want someone who can carry him.
Reduces positive match rating effect chance. Reduces or multiplies negative match rating effect chance by 10 times. Jesus.
Yeah, we are training it off, but we need someone who can... who's good enough to overcome that. So, like, a 3-star. A 3-star, maybe a 4-star if we have someone who's over we can use. Just sort them by star.
You know what? You and your brilliance, get on out of here. What are you doing to me? Dragon Lee, another face. I think that's good. Dragon Lee has got Workhorse, Risk Taker, Holy Shit Moments, Gifted Acrobat. I think this is the guy.
Okay.
All right. So we're booking Brock Anderson versus Dragon Lee. Okay, and then our last member is Brian Pillman Jr. I don't think he's got anything negative. No, he rules. Who would be good for him to go up? You know, a very good wrestler. Neutral versus neutral? No, let's get somebody...
Yeah, there's no sauce there.
No, let's get someone interesting in there.
This is sorted by star work rate.
Yeah, it is. Dalton oh, no, you're on a 2-match losing streak. You know what? Here's where Dexter comes in. I like that.
And this is the through line of the show.
Okay.
Hangman comes to the ring with every person. The other members of the Horsemen are not there. We could find out if we needed something for another segment to get more feuds covered. We could find out that the other Horsemen are literally lurking under the ring. And, like, if the House of Black tries to interfere in one of the matches, the Horsemen come out and drive them off.
Swerve. Oh, Swerve's the heel here. Okay.
Yeah.
That works. He's up against Pete Dunne. Champions are going to be taking on the challengers. You know, Drew went backstage. He's like, I don't want to fight with the Horsemen. I don't know why. I'm really good at a Scottish accent. I keep not wanting to trot it out for this. But he says he doesn't want to fight with the Horsemen anymore.
He can't work with them.
No.
You know, I'm happy to be, you know, the enemy of my enemy is not necessarily my friend. I'm going to go it alone.
Right. So whoever is standing in for Tony Khan, because he doesn't like being on TV that much, says, good news, the Horsemen are already booked in matches that have nothing to do with you. Bad news, we only have so much space on the card. So if you want to be out there, and I want my champ to be out there, it's going to have to be in a tag team match. And Drew looks all upset, and he's like, grr, but this is what's booked. So, so last week we had the Willow thing. That was a match. We can do a segment with that this time. Yes. No, oh, that's the wrong one. My eyes don't work. They've got plenty of juice to roll with. What is good? What is good? Good stare down might be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. Okay. What are the feuds that we're paying attention to? Punk Rock. I think the smart idea here is to get Punk Rock Riot a win.
Okay.
Because they need to prove themselves according to the Outrunners. And I think it's better if they do that, which ironically the Outrunners are way lower on the card. Okay, hold on. No, next week. Okay. No, for next week. I'm going to write it down. I know we're going to do it here soon, but...
next week is when they get their win?
Well, Punk Rock Riot beat somebody. Outrunners beat somebody. That's our note for next week. 2 separate matches. If we want to have a promo tying it together, we can.
But just separate them.
Yeah. You know what? We've only got so many segments. I think we can do a segment this week. I think we can do a oneer. To solve all our problems. The Outrunners, the Fight Hermanos, Punk Rock Riot, and the Lucha Brothers. Promo battle. Throw producer focus on there just in case.
And this is the one-shot wonder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it.
All right. What are our remaining feuds? We have 3 segments left. Kingston versus JTG. And we could do a solo segment with Sky Blue and Julia Hart if we wanted.
Is that all we got left that needs covered this week?
Yeah. Everything else we managed to get done.
Cool. Then let's do both those.
Okay. What do you want to do with Kingston? Oh, they can't do solo because Hanger's doing one.
Dang. Okay, never mind.
Well, hold on a second.
We could change one of the guys in that feud to be beating, like Sky Blue or Julia Hart. Gets the feud on the show. Or this could be that after-match attack.
Yeah.
Where the rest of the Horsemen come barreling out from under the ring, or like they're in the audience.
Whatever needs to happen, and we'll have that happen after the
last one.
Yeah,
so that
Dexter
the Horsemen are done for the night.
Okay. All right. So what do we want to do with Eddie versus JTG?
I think segment. I think the matches this week are covered by the big Horseman through line.
Okay.
I think we need something that gets this. It's already got 5 staleness because Eddie Kingston is a fucking king.
Yeah.
We don't have anything that's better than Copper Star currently, so there's no need to worry about that.
Could do Tense Pull Apart.
That's always you love pull apart bread.
I do, and I think Eddie's good enough to carry that where it needs to go.
Yeah, JTG is doing a promo backstage with Renee about like how he's thinking about the future, thinking about moving on to the whoever's next, and then he just shows up like, nah, partner, you're not moving on. We haven't finished our business yet.
Sounds good to me.
He's not super mad yet because he still has most of the letters in the word partner.
Right. So I'm thinking, let's get some more people on the card here. Let's get Evil a win.
I'm always in favor of that.
Yeah. No, not you, Miro. Grado, you can eat a loss. Joe Hendry can eat a loss. Okay. There we go. So Rosemary, Evil, Grado, and Joe Hendry.
Gets a bunch of guys on the card.
We wanted this to pull out a little bit different. That's fine. Griff Garrison versus Hoodfoot. Brian Pillman versus Dexter. Oops. There we go. That is the setup.
I'm for it.
All right. Let's roll it. So Hanger's doing his big rah-rah speech. It goes really well. He's a good millennial cowboy.
And he gets his new overness up. Good.
Mm-hmm. Brock Anderson beats Dragon Lee.
Come on, Dragon Lee.
Come on,
help
Dragon.
us.
Hey.
You know what? I'll take medium.
3 1/4. Yeah, thanks. Eddie and JTG have their confrontation. JTG
and it's amazing, and it's
hot segment.
Eddie's getting him over.
Yep, thanks, Ed. Griff Garrison beats Hoodfoot. It is slightly better than Brock Anderson's match. But it's helping the morale. It's doing what we wanted it to do there. Willow
and amazing.
Good.
Good. This is the segments are going well tonight.
Brian Pillman Jr. gets a win over Dexter Loomis.
This is the worst one of the night.
Good. That's weird. I'm surprised, honestly. But that's okay. We'll see how the attack goes. Obviously, Sky Blue and Julia Hart looking good.
Yeah.
That was also not good. And producer
already held.
It didn't do the thing.
It didn't.
Come on, man. Why you got to do this to me?
Oh well. Moving right along.
We're getting Evil a win here.
Because it was 95% effective. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That sucks. Wow, this show. Come on, guys.
Come on, don't fall apart at the end.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
The winner, always the reliable.
And, okay, so do we have the champs look strong here since they won last week?
I think so.
Okay. These guys get along better.
It helps reinforce that Drew was right. He just doesn't work well with the Horsemen.
All right, we're only shy of 4 stars. I mean, it's only $35. Komander is starting to get over with the fans. That's pretty cool.
Of all people.
Yeah. And promo battle leveled up. That's awesome. So, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. Hey, and we gained fans. It wasn't a lot, but we did gain.
Yeah.
So that's good.
We'll take everything we can get.
I absolutely will. All right. No mail. So that's the show. Any words of wisdom you want to part with? God, please don't yell.
My words of wisdom are going to be, don't yell.